It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. Today we are back in my town of Newbury, in my city, Skylines city. And today, I hope you're ready because we're going to build a campus area. And it's going to be the coolest campus area I've ever built. I've been thinking about this. I've been planning it. This is going to be my dream college campus. So I hope you guys are ready for a fun Sunday night stream. Welcome everybody to the stream. I see everyone in chat. Good to see you guys. Oh, and we have two new moderators. I made Tim and V5 moderators in chat. So welcome to the moderator family. You know, I figured you guys have been at so many of these streams. I thought, let's just make you guys moderators. I can always use the extra help. And you guys know my policy. I don't, I don't tolerate knuckleheads in my chat causing mischief. So if there's someone in my chat causing mischief, feel free. Now that you're a moderator, you have the ability to ban them. So yeah. So keep your eye out. I mean, we get like bots and stuff. Like bots will show up in chat and like spam like shady websites and stuff. And you know, like that's all nonsense. We don't need in chat. So welcome to the moderator family. And thank you guys for being here as always. Taco Time is in chat saying, "What's up?" We have no knucklehead rule here. Zero tolerance. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Liam says, time to learn at the campus about the time change that is coming up. Oh, yeah, there is a time change. We talked about this in Discord today. Yeah, apparently the time change is coming next weekend. Is it next weekend? And so for those of you guys who haven't been watching the channel for a while, I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. And in Arizona, we don't change our time. So if you live anywhere else in the United States, your time changes while my time does not. So that means essentially, you know, I stream at the same time every day. Well, it will seem like all of a sudden I'm streaming an hour earlier for you. But so just keep your eye out. A week from now, you know, you have to pay attention to the times changing and everything. V5 says, I love living someplace with no time change ever. Yeah, me too. It's wonderful. Taco Time says, darn, I hate the time change. Yeah. Hey, you know, I've lived in other places. When I lived in New Mexico, I had to deal with the time change, and it's horrible. It's so horrible. I can't, you know, and living in Arizona where we don't have it, it's so nice. Like, I just don't understand why everybody isn't rioting over the time change and demanding that people stop it, because it's so horrible and it doesn't do anything. Like, there's no point to it. I know historically there was a point to it, but there's no point to it anymore. Sith is in chat. Hey, welcome to the stream. Liam says, what? Canada doesn't change? Taco says, I also hate y'all who don't change time when I'm working because I deal with time zones. Tim says, it doesn't bother me since my sleep pattern is messed up anyways. V5 says, if you work in IT, having a 23 or 25-hour day is such a pain. Who has a 25-hour day? Some people have an extra hour in the day. V5 says, Saskatchewan does not change. Well, nice. Okay. So, you know, we have some other places that don't change their time. Tim said, from what I was told, it was for elementary school students. You know, my understanding of the history of it is that back when there was a lot more farming, you know, more of a percentage of the population was involved in farming, you wanted more daylight to work on the farms. But the percentage of people in the country who work on farming is much lower than it used to be. Taco says, I heard it's to make my life miserable. V5 says, when time changes, you end up with an extra work hour. Or one less. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. Well, hopping into the stream, or hopping into the game, you might notice that my city has grown a little bit. So I plopped down a couple more skyscrapers, after yesterday's stream. And, normally I don't do anything on my cities outside of the stream, but this was taking so long. I was like, if I don't work a little bit on this off stream, we are never going to finish this city. This city is like much bigger than I had anticipated. And there was a lot of work in like balancing this out. Like, I had plopped down all these skyscrapers, but it was very unbalanced. There wasn't enough residential in here. And so, I spent a lot of time placing things down like one by one, little bit here and there. And this is the result. And this is all very nicely balanced. And I had a lot of problems I had to work through. So I'm glad I took some time off stream to do it, because this would have taken me, it would have taken a whole nother week of streams to get to this point if I didn't just do this. And now that I have this is a good base layer to build out the rest of the city on. So let me show you what I mean. If we click on my district, so this is the district here that just kind of covers this whole area. It's called Chestnut Square. We should call this Downtown Newbury. But you can see my distribution of zones here. We're predominantly residential, a little bit of commercial, and then a big chunk of office. This is a very balanced distribution. So this looks really, really good. 5,000 people in this area. So I'm surprised it's not more than this. But, not all these buildings, most of these buildings have around 50 workers or 50 households. So honestly, it probably should be a lot more than that. And we might think about increasing the size of these buildings. Oh, so this one has 88. Some of them have more, some of them have less. This one has 7 workers. But most of them has like 50. So, but anyway, I placed them down until I had a really balanced thing. So this should be running as a fully functional city and be getting me tax dollars and all that stuff, so I can keep focusing on other things. Like today I want to focus on the college campus, and then tomorrow I'll work on a different project. And so I can work on all these like cool projects all around the city and just keep growing and making it more cooler. It'll be fun. Sith in chat says, Zach, when's your next survival stream? I don't have one planned anytime soon. Yeah, I've just been doing cities every day, and so I've really been enjoying it. So I'm gonna keep doing that for the time being. V5 says the time change was introduced to save energy in World War I after an idea by Ben Franklin that was never accepted and might be a joke. Oh, the computer's working at 2 a.m. and records the extra hour in which nothing happens, which results in log files with major problems. Oof, okay. All right, so I think the first thing I want to do is to just fly around and kind of show you all the cool stuff that's happening in here. We have another hospital over here. And one of the things was, I was trying to balance services, and these people were complaining about not having enough services. So we have a hospital over here. We have another fire station over here, right on the corner. This like cool historic looking fire station right here. And we got like a little death care hidden in here, in between these buildings. Oh, this is another hospital type building. This is, I think V5 mentioned this yesterday. This is the medical laboratory building. So that provides a little bit of health care. Oh, and this right here, this is something I've used before. This is Wayne Enterprises. So what this does, this functions as a police station, but it creates the Batmobile. So I now have the Batmobile driving through my city here, which I think is a little fitting. Yeah, then we have these other cool buildings here. Some of the buildings I had to take out because they were a little bit glitchy. I used to have the Sears Tower in here, and I took the Sears Tower out because it was just, I talked about this in last stream, is I wasn't too happy with the quality of it, and I replaced it with this building. This building is beautiful. So I think this is a cooler addition than the Sears Tower. And Oh my goodness, when I show you, I'm going to show you the night shots, and this is lit up so beautifully at night. It looks really cool. Okay, over here we have our Disney concert hall still. We have some buildings around it. Oh, and Kylie in the Discord server gave me the link to a condo pack, which I'm really glad he did because I was really short on residential. And so I took these like condo buildings from that pack, and they're all a little modern looking, a little bit more modern than I was looking for, but I think they helped, well, they helped me fix my residential problem. I just put them, that's what these buildings are. They're all high-rise condo buildings, and I kind of just spammed them throughout the area to just give me enough residential. But yeah, that condo pack has been great. Of course, we have our little church here, gorgeous little church on the corner here, and then we have our train station and metro stops right here. We're going to talk about trains in a second. Look at how many people are here. There's so many people. Oh my goodness. That is insane. Tim says, no, Batman. Oh, here, look at this. Look at this. Okay, so we're moving down here. I also got this like parking garage here, and I think this is so gorgeous looking. Look at that. This is a new asset I'm using from the Steam Workshop, and it looks like there's like some connection thing here. Like maybe I can connect a path up to here, and I wasn't sure about this. Am I supposed to like connect this to the road? This is the ramp that goes up to it. I don't think this is the front of the build. I think this is the front. Yeah, this is the front. And we have a car up here, so cars are parking on it. But I don't know if this is supposed to be connected or not. We'll have to look at that. We got more buildings. Oh, I talked about this building last time. I love this, like, double tower building. This is the Deutsche Bank building. And I couldn't get the lights to work. I do have the lights working now, so it looks really cool with the lights. So that's really cool. Got some more of these buildings in here. Oh, these ones are really cool. These are mixed-use buildings. So this is actually commercial on the bottom and residential at the top. And it actually functions that way. This is functioning as a commercial. People will come here for commercial needs, and people will come here for residential needs. And I think that's so cool. Look at all these little shops down here. It's so adorable. And then at the top, we have like these lounge chairs and stuff, and people will actually sit in these lounge chairs and chill. It's really cool. We've got more buildings in here. Let's fly over to here. Oh, this is a new building. This is a brand new building from the Steam Workshop. Look at how beautiful this is. This comes with a version with a copper roof, but I used the version with the gold roof. And, oh, it's hard to get it right in this screen here. But, yeah, it's just so beautiful. Now, this building did not come with any lights, so it doesn't light up at night. But I'll show you when I make it night. But I actually put some lights on here, so it looks pretty good. Then, of course, we have our cool police headquarters building down here, which is looking great. We have our church that we built out last stream. Then we have this another kind of little skyscraper area here with a whole bunch of these, like, condo high-rises. I love this building. This is a building based off of, I think, a building in Indonesia. But what a cool-looking building. That is just glorious. Yeah, we have all these, like, just really beautiful, beautiful skyscrapers. This is another one that I got from the Steam Workshop. And this is another one where the lights don't work at night. But it was so beautiful, I was like, I don't care. I'm going to keep it on anyway. And I put some lights on it also. Yeah, so those are all of our little buildings. We put this one in here yesterday. This is our little hospital building, looking great. We have our, this is our fire station building we put in yesterday as well. Fire station we got, and there's a little helicopter that lands on the roof of this. So, like, this functions as, like, the trucks come in and out of this building, but also the helicopters come out, which is amazing to me. I didn't even know that was a thing. Did you guys know that? the helicopters come out. That's fantastic. I love that. I wonder if the police helicopters come out of this building here, because this does have a helipad on top of it, but I don't know if the police helicopters actually work on here. I'm not sure. Kylie's in chat. Hey, how's it going? Kylie says that's Singapore, not exactly Indonesia. Is it Singapore, really? Tim says, I know the workshop can be a black hole and you can get lost. Yeah, apparently I've gotten totally lost in the workshop, but just by looking at this. I mean, this is insane. All of these like special asset buildings. Now look at this. Now look at this, guys. I'm going to make this nighttime and just check out how cool this is. Nighttime. Look at this. Isn't that so cool? And so some of these I put like custom lights on here. Like I made this like little purple at the top. This building is from a content creator pack, and I added like blue lights just to make it pop a little bit more. Here I added green lights to it to just make that stand out. But yeah, just like you can just like fly through here and just look at the buildings. Yeah, they just look, oh, it's so much fun to just do this. This is the other one. I added lights to this one. And yeah, I think it's so cool. I love this like spiral one with the light on the top. That just looks so great. And then, of course, we have this one right in the middle. This is, of course, beautiful. I love this. This is like, I think this is one of my favorite assets now. I've never used it in any city before this, and I'm in love with this. I'm absolutely in love. It's like breathtaking. I'm glad we put that right in the middle there. Over here, this one, of course, is really cool. I think we had this one in here yesterday. That looks just beautiful. And then this is the one I was telling you about. Look at how beautiful that looks. It's just incredible. So this is now the tallest building in my city, and I think it deserves, I mean, I think that's a well-deserved recognition because it's just so gorgeous. So beautiful. And then, oh, this is like glitching again. Why is it doing, it was working like last time I was looking at it, but the windows aren't like showing up. Maybe if I let it run for a while. I mean, it was working, but I guess it goes into this weird glitching thing. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. Oh, it looks like we have more lights turning on. Maybe I have to give them a second. Anyway, I think this looks beautiful, and yeah, I'm just having so much fun. I'm having so much fun with the city. So what we're gonna do from this point on is this is like a stable, functioning city. It's well balanced. I spent a lot of time balancing it out, and so we're gonna you know, start focusing on filling in some of the gaps that are in here. You know, like putting in parks and putting in like the smaller buildings that go in here. I have so many just like beautiful historic smaller buildings that are going to fill in all these like little gaps. And then we'll do different things. Like today, we're going to work on the campus area, which is going to be right over here. Yeah, we need to get the campus area in fast because all of these office buildings need workers, and the workers need to be educated, and we are very lacking in the college department. We put in a whole bunch of high schools and elementary schools yesterday, but no colleges. We don't have a college in here yet, so that is certainly a problem. Certainly a problem. All right, let's put the lights back on and get started. So let's go, yeah, it's like that. All right. What are you guys saying in chat? Kylie says, fill in the gaps with parking. True American fashion. Liam says, I'm surrounded by wrenches. Oh my goodness, everyone here is a mod. That's hilarious. Tim says you're going to have nightmares about the wrenches. Kylie says surface level parking works very well in city centers to fill in the gaps. Tim says, anyways, I posted 2 new videos. Oh, I watched your video you posted today, Tim. Great job, by the way. Liam says, and parking garages too. Kylie says, in terms of filling in the gaps, parking lots and industry like warehouses work very good for filling in small gaps near the towers. Well, we're not going to work on the gaps today. But you know what I do? I think we need another garage. I put a note here to remind myself to put a garage in right here. So right now we only have 1 parking garage, which is right here. This is the only one. I feel like every one of these areas should have a parking garage. So let's put one in right here. Since I have this note for myself. And I have a really cool looking one. Parking garage. A really cool one. It's called the Downtown Garage. This is by King Leno. And this is huge. This is so big. And it's going to be, look at the positive effect of this. It's got this huge positive effect. This is going to be so cool. So I'm going to plop it in. It actually doesn't quite fit in here, so we'll have to nudge it around a little bit. But I think we can make it work. It's so big. There's very few places in this city I can actually put this in. Yeah, so we can nudge that over a little bit. What a cool looking garage. It's like, how many stories is this? Like 8 stories? It's like huge. So let's use move it to move this over just a touch. Yeah, that looks good to me. All right, so now we have 2 parking garages. One here and one over here. What does Kylie approve? This is Kylie's idea right here. I hope Kylie approves of gigantic parking garages. This is such a cool looking asset. Look at how beautiful it is. I think that's a good spot for it too. Kind of right on the edge of this area. Yeah, and this is like right at the beginning of downtown too. So like you can drive in right here and then just make a right and get your parking. I mean, how convenient is that? And it's right by the hospital too. So the hospital can use this, and this medical laboratory can use this. Yeah, it's all good. V5 says, I find that smaller houses zoned for consumer goods keeps commercial from having as many issues. Tim says, I found underground parking garages from the workshop that work well. I think I know which ones you're talking about. I don't like the underground parking. And I think that they're a little bit glitchy in terms of, I'm not sure the game registers the cars as parked. You know what I'm saying? Because like I don't have parking AI turned on, but I used to in this city, and I turned it off. And I would like eventually to turn parking AI back on, but I don't believe the underground parking garages work with the Traffic Manager Presidential Edition parking AI. I could be wrong about that, but because the cars disappear, I don't think Traffic Manager can register them as parked. I don't know. But anyway. Tim says you can hide them in plain sight. Yeah, the good thing about them is that they're small, so you can put them in smaller spots. Tim says, when I was in Indiana a few days ago, the hospital has a tram between the campus. Oh, nice. Liam says Zach must have printed more money yesterday. He's got 2 million. Oh, yeah. Well, I let the game run. That was part of the deal, is I let the game run while I was placing all these things. So I have $2 million. It's really nice. Liam says the Powerball is $1 billion. What? $1 billion you could win? That's crazy. I still won't play. I don't play the lottery. I'm not much of a gambler, to be honest. what else is on my... I got, like normal, I have a ton of stuff on my list. Oh, let me just also say, I am using a new mod. I downloaded the Rebalanced Industries mod. And again, this is another mod I said I would never use. I said I was never going to use Rebalanced Industry, but I've been looking into it. And since I'm trying to make the city more realistic, I think it's probably a good idea. So I have the Rebalanced Industry mod on. What it means is it essentially takes your trucks from your industry areas and makes the trucks carry twice as much. So you know how there's always like tons of trucks in your industry areas, like going around throughout your farms and everything, and it looks kind of silly. Like we got a truck right here. So the new mod will make this truck carry twice as much, which means you have half the number of trucks. It also makes your factories, like these are my unique factories over here. It makes this have like twice as many workers, which is a little bit more realistic too. So actually I'm going to boost this up because I'm having problems with not enough goods. We're going to boost that up. And is this one boosted up? These are my unique factories. I only have 2 unique factories in the city. We have the bakery and then the furniture factory over there. So they're both now at 150% capacity because I need more goods. Okay, so that's that. So that mod's in place. Now I got to show you this. I've been having a little bit of an issue with my trains. And this is one of the things I had to work on with rebalancing the city. Gosh, look at how busy this is. I mean, the tourists in this town is insane. Oh, look at this. We have a McLaren. Look at this car. It's so fancy. This is my favorite supercar. It's the McLaren. It just looks so gorgeous. Anyway, look at these. These are all tourists. It's just ridiculous. We have tourists everywhere. It's crazy. I mean, I'm happy. The tourists make me more money, so I'm happy about it. But anyway, we were having big problems with this train station, and we already have, like, traffic in here, but this is just from the tourists. Because I canceled my train line. As you can see here, I no longer have any train lines. Because I had made that train line that went from here down to the downtown. I canceled it because you can see just from the tourists, I'm backed up with traffic. Just from the tourists. There's too many trains. It's like insane. So, and things were happening like the trains were getting stuck. Like I think maybe this train is getting stuck right here. Like this is trying to come in and this is trying to go out, and it's just not... It's probably going to despawn in a second. And I don't think it's a matter of this train being too long, because this was happening with the vanilla versions too, which are shorter than this. So I think there's just too much traffic for this to work properly. Because like the trains, it's just the trains were despawned. It's just no one was getting back and forth on the line. No one was going back and forth. It was crazy. And I also redid this whole intersection here. So now I have a 4-lane track and another 2-lane track. So this is really a 6-lane track now. We have 6 lanes, and this no longer connects here. This stays as 2 separate lanes. But it all works, you can see. Like they all come in here. So this all works. It's just that these are all tourists now, coming in from out of the city. See, look at what is going on here. I think this is stuck. Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah, it was just stuck. Okay, so now that's going, and now this guy should be able to come in. Maybe this train just is too long. Maybe I should stop that one from spawning. I love this train, but it's obviously causing a problem. So let's go into here. let's go to our trains, passenger trains. And so that train is this one here. So I'm just going to stay, not allow this vehicle to spawn. Unfortunately, because I love this train, but I think this is the one that's causing issues. I don't think these smaller ones are causing issues. So we'll keep an eye on that. So my plan now is, since this doesn't work anymore for the train line, I think I'm going to put a metro station right here and have a metro line go back and forth between the downtown to this area. And I think that makes sense anyway. If this is all one big town, I think they would do a metro line from there to there. So I think that's my plan, what we'll do. Now, we're still having issues with our bus lines being overcrowded. I mean, this is a little insane. But we'll see if... okay, what's happening here? Is this still stuck? I don't know. Looks like they're getting on the train. I don't know what's happening. Like, why is this not working? Oh, here it goes. Okay, it's going. It's going. It's just slow. It's just slow. No worries. Okay, everything's working, guys. Everything's working. It's just slow. Claude from Chicago is in chat. What's up, Claude? V5 says maybe monorail time. Time to replace the train. Yeah, no, it's working. It's working, guys. Okay, so that's the whole train saga that I've been working on. So we need to do we need to connect up the mono, or not the monorail, the metro. But I want to just work on the campus today. So let's work on the campus and we worry about all that stuff later. But actually, let's finish the parking garage thing, because we started the parking garage thing. So we have a parking garage here, parking garage over here. Let's get one in over here so we at least have one in. And actually, while we're doing this, I want to leave a gap here for like a park. I think we should have like a park like right in here. Yeah, we can do a park. Maybe not today, but I just want to save that. And then let's get a parking garage, nearby these buildings. Probably not on the main street here, but maybe like one street over. So maybe like right here. It's probably a good call, or maybe back in here, because this is more the main street here. So maybe it would make sense for it to be back here. Parking garage. So these are our parking garages. I'm thinking we'll use this modern one. I love this one. And it should just fit exactly right in there. Yeah, look at this. I love this. What a cool looking asset. How cool is that? Okay. So this should cover us for parking garages for the moment. Oh my goodness, the shadows here are crazy. There's so many shadows. Hold on, let me look at something. So latitude and longitude of this city is 9823, and I don't think that's realistic. I was looking up the latitude and longitude of Boston, Massachusetts, which is New England, and Boston's latitude and longitude is 4271. So I don't know how this got to this latitude and longitude. I am using a texture pack for this, so maybe this was the setting from that texture pack. But if we set this to the latitude and longitude of Boston, this is more, it's not so extreme. So this would be, let's just say 40. This would be more like this, 71. Oh, oh gosh. Oh, that's very extreme. That's, the shadows are like really crazy. Look at how long these shadows are. That means the sun is very, very low. Okay, let's make this more. I might just make it more like this. Okay, so this would be like the sun. So we're pretty much at midday, and it gives the sun a little bit of an angle, but not too much of an angle, so I can still see all my buildings. That's really what I want. Okay, so we have a little bit of an angle, but not too much of an angle. So we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it like that. Or what we might do, actually, we might swap that around. We might make this -40. Or make this +40 and make this 0. Because that way, the sun is angled from this direction. All right, let's go with that. Because I'm going to be looking, since we're going to do campus, I'm going to be looking this way a lot. So let's do it this. Okay, 40 and 0. Oh, this is latitude here. Oh, I didn't notice that. Latitude here and longitude up here. Okay, got it. Latitude, longitude. Okay, all right, enough of that. Let's work on the campus. And the campus area is going to be this little area here. So first thing we need to do is upgrade these roads. V5 says 98 degrees is above the North Pole. Yeah, I don't know where they got those directions from. It was very weird. Okay, so I'm going to upgrade this, just keep this same thing going down the main road here. And then here, we're going to use this style road for these. And this side road is 5 lanes. So at the turns, we want to make sure we have a dedicated turning lane. So this is 6 lanes. This is 5 lanes. And then this will be 5 lanes here. This will be 5 lanes here. Upgrade this one as well. Up to here. That looks good. That looks good. Turn those around. And then maybe I'll just connect up this road along here. And for that, we're using these roads. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so now we have our area. Let's draw out our district. So we're using our campus area. I'm going to paint it in like this. All along here. And I think I'm going to take my time to paint it a little bit nicer. So let's go ahead and just delete the edges, and then I can just go do the edges. Yeah, this paintbrush like snaps to the road, so if you take your time, you can make it look really nice and neat. Oh. So we're just going to go along the edges here. curve it around. And I'm just going slowly, nice and slow, so this stays nice and neat. Yeah, I tend to be a really like organized person, and I like things to be clean. And so this is just another example of just how I work in real life. I just like things to be like neat and orderly, and I find that in general, if you're like at work, for instance, if your workplace, if you keep it nice and organized, I feel like your work is better. I feel like you perform better. So I always try to do that. I remember like early on noticing, you know, I would work in big companies, and I would notice some people in the company, you would walk into their office and their desk was always immaculate. It was always nice and organized, and there wasn't. And then you would walk into other people's office, and there would be like mountains of paperwork just like piled up and like junk everywhere. And so I immediately latched onto that as like a young business person, and thought to myself, I want to be that type of person, and I don't want to be that messy type of person. You know, see what I'm saying? Like, I always wanted to be that nice and organized and neat person. And so I've put extra effort into doing that way. And my experience is that it makes you perform better. I think it's really nice. Okay, so we have our campus area. Let's get started. Enough chit-chatting here. Claude says clean, he means OCD, LOL. What? No, I mean, you don't have to be OCD to be nice and organized. Sis says he's starting on his penthouses. Nice. Okay. So I downloaded a bunch of cool new assets. And the first asset that I want to show you guys is the main administration building. Now we're going to build the university campus area. So you have your choice between the trade school, the liberal arts college, and the university campus area. I like all three of them. The last city we did, we built a trade school in the town of Sporks. In the Lost Valley, I'm going to use the liberal arts college and do that in the Lost Valley. So I'm saving this for there. But on this city, I want to do a university one because we haven't used it in a while. This is really cool. And this one has a lot of custom assets you can find on the Steam Workshop, specifically from King Leno, if you look at his workshop page. The first one that he did is he built an asset to do the main building. So if you've seen the main building before, it's pretty large and in charge. Like, it's pretty massive. It looks like a Greek temple, and it's beautiful. I love this. But I wanted to go for something a little bit more understated, which is what King Leno put together, which I think is gorgeous. So we're going to delete this. Now we're going to replace it with his version. Now, I hope this works, because I've never really used this before. But see, it's much smaller. And we're going to do a road in here to, like, just take it off the main road a little bit. And I want to do this around a statue. But let's get some roads in here first. We're going to use just a 1U road, I think. And let's figure out where the center of this road is. So the center, 143 units. So there should be, I think this is the center here. No, it would be 71 units. Right? 71 and a half? Let's go to 70. I think it would be right here. Hold on, let's draw a road up here, and we'll see. So from here to like here is 71 units. From here to here is 72 units. Oh my goodness, it's not exactly centered. But it's never going to be, because that's a little bit uneven. But anyway, I don't think anyone will notice. You guys didn't even see that, did you? Okay, so 71 units. Let's go ahead and place a park in here, because I would like to do this around a park. Let's say we're going to do it around... We have either the academic statue or the outdoor study. Oh, no, we have a fountain. Of course, let's do a fountain. It's a little bit small. I have to put the administration building in first. Okay. Well, how many blocks is this? This is... It looks like it's hard to say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this 6? It looks like it's 6 by 6. Okay, so that means we'll go up. Say we'll go up to here. We'll go over 4 units, 4 units, and then down to here. And the park should fit within this square. It does not. What did I get? Did I count wrong or something? I don't know. Okay, that fits pretty nicely. Okay, so now we're going to put in the main building right here. And it doesn't center, so we're going to have to center it. Let's grab it and just slide it over slightly. Just like that. And then put in our fountain right across from it. And let's take a look at what that looks like. Ta-da! So see, it's a little bit more understated than the vanilla version. But I really like this. I'm going for more of a, most universities have been around a really long time, especially state universities. I mean, they've been around 100 years. I'm going for that really old colonial New England style look. And this just fits it perfectly. In fact, I'd like to think of this as like an Ivy League university. You know, you think of like Harvard or Yale or MIT. You know, those kind of really old institutions where you have like a lot of old, like brick buildings and that kind of thing. I think that'll fit in really well with this city. And I love this building. It looks so good. So this will be our administration area. Let's make sure that this is counting everything correctly. Okay, so this counts the campus attractiveness. We have 0 students and no academic works. All right. All right. Well, let's get started building our university. Jaws Tech is in chat. Hey, Jaws, welcome to the stream. Liam says it's less grandiose. Well, yeah, it's less grandiose, but it still looks good. Oh, shoot, we don't have power, or water or power. So let's continue on our grid network. So I have this perfect water grid going. Just an absolute perfect water grid. Let's start by just connecting all of these up down this road here. You want to make sure your grid connects in loops every once in a while, because if something does happen to it, the water will be able to flow through it quicker. Nice. Okay, so then this will just continue these on down. I am really glad that I got to spend some time like playing the game, just like plopping down the buildings yesterday. Um, and I don't know how you guys feel, but I've been feeling a little stressed out lately, just about life in general. And we have this like crazy election going on, and it's just everything about life. It's just really stressful right now, and I feel like this game is really good as a stress reliever. Like, because if your life is like chaotic, it's a really good feeling to like come into the city skylines and build a city and feel like you have like complete control over what happens in the city. I don't know. I just feel it. I was working on this yesterday and plopping down all these buildings, and it just made me feel good. And that's what a game should do. So. Josh Tech says your midpoint is 72. Let me check that. Do we need to move these over more? Let's use the same road that's over here. So if we use like this, that's a parking road. We use this. Say 143. So you're saying 100, that's 71 plus 71 plus 1 is 143. So we had said 71 was the midpoint. Yeah, but the midpoint's not 72 either. 72 would be 144. So it's just not going to be perfectly centered. Josh Chick says, I'm an accountant, just not a CPA. V5 says there were 6 different cafeterias in different buildings that also had other functions like biological labs or classrooms or various colleges. Nice. Oh, V5 was saying earlier, most universities don't have an administration building, a convocation building, or a cafeteria building. Very true, V5. Very true. I think most Ivy League colleges do, though. So that's definitely something I'm going for. Liam says I wouldn't eat anything in the biological lab. V5 says the labs were upstairs, the cafeteria was on the ground floor. Liam says I went to college to eat. I guess that's why I didn't finish. Jaztech says, lunch could be interesting. V5 says there's workshops in the basement. There's also 3 greenhouses on the roof. Nice. Josh says it's chicken. That's what on the menu today. Josh Tech says this game and stream is a great stress reliever. Liam says, yeah, watching Zach is a great stress relief. I hope so. Sometimes it's not so stressful when things are going, or sometimes it's not a stress relief when things are going wrong, but it looks like things are going right now, so that's good. Liam says, just make the road 144. No, you guys, it's fine. It's fine. It's close enough to center. Okay, so let's do the important things. If you're building a college, the important thing that you need is a football stadium. That is the most important thing you need in a university. You know, this is a northeastern town, and they're football crazy. You know, you got the New England Patriots. You got all the, people are big fans of football, especially college football. So if we're going to build this stadium, we definitely need a college football stadium in here. And hey, V5, aren't you the one who has a big football game coming up? We should name this. We should name this the V5 football stadium or something. in honor of your upcoming game. Liam says, does it need to be centered? I hear Claude going crazy. Jaws says, it doesn't need to be centered. I just need to be right. So we have our football stadium over here at the high school, and this gorgeous football stadium here. So we have a great, great high school football stadium. Let's have a great college football stadium over here. And I've been eyeing this section over here for the sports facility, and this section for the college buildings. And this still might not be enough room. I mean, it looks massive, but I think it's still not going to be enough room. Let's see how big the football stadium is. So if you go over here to sports, go to football stadium. See, it's massive. It's absolutely massive. I think I want it to be like parallel to this road here. And so what I think I'm going to do, I think I would like maybe to put a parking garage down over here. Or maybe we should put the parking garage off this road here. Okay, let's do this. Let's try and put a road out here. I'm going to use a 2U road. Have a road come out from here. No, we'll use the same road we've been using. It's a 2U road, but it's 4 lanes. So I'll have this come out like this. And then let's see what it looks like snapped onto here. Oh, it doesn't fit! Shoot, we're out of room. Okay. Well, let's move the road then. Let's put the road like right here. That might give us enough room. Oh, just barely enough room. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. So you're going to drive up here and see the stadium right there. Oh, that looks so cool. And you have the skyline in the background. I love this. And then you drive right next to it as you drive down this road. Oh, how cool is that? And you can see the front over here. Oh my goodness, this is perfect. It's been a while since I built a football stadium. How cool is that? Northern's in chat. Welcome to the stream, man. V5 says we have no big football game coming up. Who was talking about football? Someone was saying they had a football. They were playing it at a football game. V5 says I did help build the football stadium in the city, though. Still questioning borrowing $400 million to build a football stadium for a private club to use. Jaws Tech says, I can definitely be left. Not. Wait, what? Sith is back. Welcome back, man. Northern says you should really consider putting a highway to the downtown. Traffic is likely going to be congested along the roads. You really think so? Like through the downtown? I mean, we could always turn this into a highway if we really need to, but I don't think we'll need to. Because the way I have this set up is it'll distribute traffic here and here and here. And I'm going to tell the trucks to go this way. So no truck traffic will come through the middle here. I don't know. I just don't think we're going to have traffic issues, but we might. If we do, we'll see what happens. The highway goes all the way along the edge here. So we're going to have an exit over here too. Jaws Tech says the road by the stadium is not properly centered. Stop it. It's fine. Liam says, an administration building and a stadium before anything else. What kind of university is this? We focus on the important stuff, Liam. The administration and sports. Northern says, it depends. Okay, we were talking about the highway. He says, it depends where the industry and the residential area are. Just Tech says, I've been kidding a lot tonight. However, I feel the high-rises are out of place at this time. Well, you know, there isn't a whole lot else here, so there's that. So we need a parking garage, okay? We need, for this university to work, we need the administration building, the football stadium, and a parking garage for people to come visit this place. So we have another parking garage that was designed specifically for the university. It's called the University City Parking Garage, and it's made out of this beautiful brick material. And I'd like to put it like nearby the stadium, but also nearby the university. I'm not sure where to put it. Yeah, I think we're going to have other sports facilities over here. So I'd kind of like to have this like over here maybe, but like not right off of the main street. So we might change this later, but I'm just going to have a road come out here for now. I like maybe to have this road. I don't know. No, let's have it all connected to this administration road here. Okay, so I'm going to have this road come up like this. And then connect this guy to this guy. Oh, that's not straight. Oh, gosh. All right, we got broken nodes. So let's unionize these nodes. And it won't union them. There we go. Okay. Problem fixed. Okay, so we have a little road section there, and then let's put the parking garage right in here. So it's quite large. But that's okay. I think it'll fit in nicely right here. See, it's this beautiful brick color. I love it. And it looks like the entrance is right on the side, not by the road. Oh, there's one by the road here, too. So we should probably have a road go all the way around it, which we can do. Let's get... I have like a pavement road. So I'll have this come around here. Maybe I should push this around a little bit more. Hold on. Let's make this so it's exactly straight here. And then we'll just push this over. So it's just aligned with that street. Same thing with these nodes. So they snap right into place, and then we'll drag this one all the way down to the end. And then we can use a little surface painter, clean this right up so it looks like it's all pavement. Oh, it's going to look awful. It's going to look so awful. Okay, maybe I'll use tiles instead or something. We'll come back to this. I don't know what I'm going to do here. Yeah, I think we'll use tiles to make this look all nice and neat. But for the meantime, that's a good spot for the garage, I think. What do you guys think of my university so far? I think it's fantastic. V5 says, I feel like this university is not for people like me. No labs and no library. They're coming, man. They're coming. He says, oh no, the notes are forming a union. Northern said earlier, the main road near the downtown could be congested due to the amount of intersections, with every car stopping every 20 meters or so. Let's go look at that. So there isn't a lot of intersections here. Like, you can see there's only like one here, and then there's a big space and another one. But if there's a problem, I can always just take these out. But, you know, you can see there's not too much of a problem now, but we can always take them out later. Northern says United Socialist Republic of Nodes. Oh, because Jaws Tech says Union Nodes. Zach is a mod ninja. And Liam says, do the nodes need to pay union dues? I hope not. V5 says, near the end of my university time, I rarely use the physical library anymore, as the journals were all digital, except the core library, which had hundreds of thousands of rock samples. Yeah. You know, libraries are interesting because, like, we do research so differently nowadays. It's almost like, do we need to have libraries anymore? I don't know. There's a case to be made. I think we still need the people who work in the libraries, because somebody still needs to organize, even the digital journals. Somebody needs to organize all that information, but, like, they could all work from home and do that job. They don't need to be in the actual library building. That's what I think. Jaws Tech says, a lot of resources in my college were on microfiber, or microfiche. Yeah, there's still a lot of old stuff that's not digital. Taco Time says, I've never actually been inside a university or a college. I turned out okay, I guess. LOL. Liam says, no, not the microfiche. Jaws Tech says, yes, 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 we need libraries. Well, we'll put one in here. We will put one in. Okay, so let's start with some big campus buildings. I have everything unlocked, so I don't have to do, like, the progression or anything. But let's go with the big ones. So we have the School of Medicine, the School of Law, and the School of Science. Okay, so you guys are talking about science. Let's make sure we get this one in here somewhere. And I'm thinking we put these big ones kind of like on the corners, just because I want to make sure we have enough room for them. They're so big. We'll put, what is this one? School of Medicine. So we'll put this one over here. And then School of Law. Maybe we'll put this one back over here somewhere. Wow. We started the stream at $2 million. We're already down to 1.2. We've spent $800,000. How? How? These buildings are so gorgeous looking. Look at all of these. So I'm putting these like right on the road. Because I want to put the other way instead of on like pathways. Because I figure I'll put the other buildings on pathways. But there'll be a lot of, I feel like there'll be a lot of people like driving to these. So I think it'll be nice if they're on the roads. So pretty cool looking building here. Yeah, so there's definitely a brick theme going on here. A whole brick theme. Liam says, do we need to have our paper in MLA format? Josh Tech says, no, just the comments need to be in MLA format. V5 says, not APA? Taco says, I don't know format. Liam says, anarchy format. Northern says, yes, your entire cities are going to be attorneys and doctors. Yeah, well, no, this is, I'm feeling really good that we're doing this campus thing today because, like, as big as my city is, the only college we have in the city so far is I put in this little college building right here. I don't know if you guys know about this building, but I have one like faculty college building over here. This is the only college for the entire town. So far this has been working all right, but it feels really good to have an actual college. And this is going to be the only spot. This will be the only place people can go to get college educated. So it's good we're having this in here. Okay, I would like to have like a center focus in here. And there's an asset that I've downloaded from the Steam Workshop that I've never used, but I've always wanted to use it. And let me see if I can find it. Where is it? It's this one. It's called the University Clock Tower. And it goes with this whole like theme that we're working with here. So I'm going to just set it down so we can see it. But it's this beautiful brick color. Look at this. Oh my goodness, it's so gorgeous. It's got this beautiful clock on it. It has like bells, and it even has a little chirpy at the base. A little chirpy with a little hat on it. Is this cool or what? I think that's so beautiful looking. And I would like to have this in like a central square down here. I think that would be good. What does this function? This looks like it actually... What? It functions as an actual university. That's crazy. Oh, shoot. Is this going to have to be against a road? Oh, no. This might have to be against a road. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I think it's going to. Because if it's functioning as a university... But you know what we could do? Does this have lights on it? It does have lights on it. Shoot. Will the lights still function if I turn this into PO? Let's see. Let's take another one of these. So we'll take this one, and we will convert it to PO. Oh, so it's just the tower. It's just the tower gets placed. Well, that's all I really need. I mean, I don't. What else is there? Bushes and trees? I could do those myself. I don't need this to be a little park. Let's just check and see if there's lights on it at night. So we go to nighttime. It looks like there is little lights up here. Shining down. Can we replicate that, I wonder? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can replicate that. Okay, so we're going to go with this prop version because I don't want to connect this to a road. I think it's going to make it look awful. So let's go back to daytime. I'm getting quite handy with this procedural objects mod. Man, you can do so many cool things with it. Taco Time says they have a UT tower in the workshop. Nice. Not exactly northeastern, but nice. Josh Tech says the clock tower is the antithesis of the skyscraper. V5 says, can we bring Northern back and get extra credit for saving a student? Wait, what? Oh, Northern said, Road Anarchy is nice. Your grids are killing me. Oh, well, sorry. I didn't mean to kill you with my grids. Northern says, okay, class, today we'll be learning about clock towers. Yeah, clock towers are very important. All right, let's grab this PO object here. There we go. And so we're going to put this somewhere up here. Yeah, maybe Maybe right here. I want to kind of get it centered. You know what? Let's center it in between where this road comes in, which is here, and the center of this road. Yeah, let's figure this out. So this road is how long? This road is 50 units, so perfect. So 25 units should be right here. No, that's 24 units. Shoot. 25 units is right here. Perfect. Okay, so this should be... Why can't I see... This is 90 degrees. Well, that looks 90 degrees. So we're going to say that's 90 degrees there. And then we're going to have a road come out from right here. Okay, so that's where I want the clock tower. Right there. So let's grab this and move it. Right into here. We're going to use move it to align it perfectly to the road there. That looks good. And we'll delete all of these roads along here because we don't need them anymore. And then let's draw out some pathways. So we're going to go into our university tab, go to this guy, we'll go to our university path with decorations. We'll start in the middle here and go down to this side, probably. Like that. And then continue it out this way. 180 degrees to there. Go out this way. No, we should do it so this is like 90 degrees. Okay, that doesn't quite hit the road. So let me grab this. We'll hold the Alt key to make sure that it's straight and just bring it all the way down to the road. Perfect. All right. Is this college campus great or what? Oh, this doesn't look like it's rotated correctly. Let me grab this and connect it down here. Okay, so that's connected down here. Do I like this grid? I do like it. And you know what? This almost connects up perfectly to this guy right here. Look at that. So we could just bring a pathway along here. Or, you know what we could do? We could just bring this road up here. Oh, nice. What is this right here? What is this? Is this Surface Painter? How did that get there? I don't know. That's weird. All right, let's grab this road here. We're going to drag this up. I want it 90 degrees. There we go. Okay, so perfectly 90 degrees, and we can connect this road up to, or this pathway right up to here. And maybe, oh, you know what we should do is we should have walkways over the top of this. Yeah, we should definitely do that. Let's grab, I already have this walkway over here that worked great. Let's just grab this and copy it. So if I grab these nodes here, boom, 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 and boom, we'll hit the copy button. And I have this perfectly looking path. we can just throw over here. We might put a couple of these over here. Like, this is probably a good spot here. Try to center it up as best as I can. Let's zoom in a little bit more. So that's pretty nice. So we have one there. Can we get another one here, maybe? Yeah, let's do one right here. And maybe... maybe right here? Yeah, because this is right next to the train station. So these will all help with traffic a lot. So let's put these in here. We're going to put one in... yeah, right here. And then one in right here. And then we'll probably put another one in down here, but I'm going to leave that for right now. Okay, that looks really nice. I like that. I love these bridges. I mean, this pathway looks so beautiful as a bridge. This is, I think this was the zoo pathway. I don't remember exactly. But so now, let's connect this up to here. So maybe like just like this. So that's connected, and then these are already connected. Perfect. And then this one, I think will connect up like this. So let's turn off all of our snapping except for angle. So it just snaps perfectly straight. Lovely. All right. Then right here, I think what would be a really cool asset to use right here. When you're thinking about what do college kids do when they go off to college? A lot of them go to concerts. I don't know if you've seen them at any of these colleges, but a lot of them throw like big like parties for the students, and they have like art. They bring in artists. So there is a concert DLC for this game. Where's the concert stuff? Is it under parks? I don't use it that much, so I don't know where to find it all the time. Maybe it's under unique buildings. Yeah, here it is. Concerts. There's a whole tab for concerts. And we do have a festival area. And we can put it in. I think this would be perfect to put it in like right here. Oh, it fits perfectly. Look at that. So the kids could come to a concert while they're studying for their exam. Is this the best college or what? I think this is wonderful. Jostech says the tower is all you need. V5 says, will there be people wandering around with a doctor from the clock tower? Liam says, do we have to turn this clock back next week? Probably. V5 says, one annoying thing I found about universities in the game is the fire trucks cannot drive on the paths, so buildings burn down because there's not roads for the fire trucks. Oh, that's a really good point, V5. You know what? We don't have an emergency building in the city yet. Let's build one really quick. I forgot about this. This is something I was thinking about the other day. I was like, we have no emergency building, so if something happens, like, I'm out of luck. And I'm thinking, you know, we have this area over here with our beautiful electric substation. Let's just build it off of here. Let's just build it off of this road here. If we use our 1U road, just draw this out like this. And we can probably just have it back here. Yeah, I think it fits in nicely right here too. It's going to go over this power line, so we're going to have to move the power line. Where is the power line? Here it is. Let's move this guy for the moment. Let's put this in right here. I think that could fit in right there next to the substation. Let's get rid of the trees that are growing through the building. Can't have those. And then we just got to connect up this power line. Perfect. So if we need disaster response, we got it. We got it. Okay, so V5's comment sidetracked me a little bit. V5 says, parks and zoos have the same problem in-game, but in real life they just drive over the paths and the lawns. Northern says you should take inspiration from some universities in London, such as the University of Greenwich. I'll have to check that out. Liam says, just let the buildings burn down. Northern says he's a Canadian in Ottawa. I just think the London universities have a neat design. Yeah, I'll check them out. I kind of want to pattern this off of like either Harvard or MIT or like one of those kind of Ivy League schools. But I will check out the London ones as well. Jostech says, I'm afraid to meet an in real life Canadian. Why? Northern says, we aren't that bad. V5 says, let's hope the pedestrian walkway is not like the Florida International University in Miami. V5 says, what do kids do when they go to college? Sleep outside the lab on the off chance of getting more lab time. Jostech says, just the opposite, Northern. With my luck, the one Canadian I meet will destroy my perception that Canadians are the nicest people in the world. Liam says, concerts, sports, doctors, and lawyers, that's all? We're not done yet, Liam. We got more to do here. V5 says it actually makes a lot of sense for disaster response to have access to the main power entrance for the city. Yeah, I guess I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, that is a good idea. Oh, shoot, they don't have water. Shoot. Let's continue this. Oh, it won't let me. Shoot. Okay, well, I can continue this up like this. Gosh, that's off-centered. Let's do this. Let's go up this way. And go over this way. Just like that for now. I don't know. This is just temporary. Liam says, disaster response building is going to be shocking. Liam's telling everybody, happy Halloween. Oh yeah, happy Halloween, everybody. It's tomorrow. I hope you guys are ready. I'm not dressing up or anything. It's Halloween is just like come up so fast. I was like, I was thinking about it today. I was like, wait a second, is Halloween tomorrow? I mean, I've been so crazy lately. I haven't even like been paying attention. And then suddenly Halloween's tomorrow. I was like, oh my goodness. All right, let's put in some other couple of cool, fun buildings in this campus area. So I have some other ones I downloaded special from the workshop. We have the School of Engineering, which is another... Oh, it's kind of small. We have these massive schools, but we also have a small school of engineering. So I think we should put this on the main pathway right up here. School of Engineering. I mean, engineering is very important. Oh, look at how adorable this is. College of Engineering. We have a planter right in the middle. You know what would be perfect for that planter? Is to use our lovely content creator pack tree, the blooming jacaranda. Perfect. Oh, it's not really centered in there. That's a little bit better. I like that. So we have a nice, beautiful College of Engineering right there. It's got the beautiful red brick. It has a nice bright roof. I like it. So we got a place for all of our engineering students. And then, oh, I got these other cool ones. These are like campus dorms. Oh, no, this is faculty dorm. And it goes with this building here, Jubilee Hall. So there's a couple of old buildings, and these would be like older dorms. So imagine there's like some like a dorm complex kind of a thing. And maybe, I think they would look nice. They're like really old style looking buildings. I think it would be nice to put them against like over here, like maybe kind of lined up a little bit. So maybe we have off a pathway here. No, I'd kind of like it parallel to this road. Because what is this? This is like a corner piece. Maybe we kind of put it in this triangle here. Oh, this is functioning as an administration building. Oh, shoot. Oh, we can't have another one of these because that's an administration building. What is this? This is just the dorm. Okay. Well, you know, we can still use this, though, because we can use it as PO. We can use it as PO. Gosh, that is gorgeous. That is so cool. Yeah, I'd love to put this over here in the corner. Like maybe just like this or something. Let's try to line this up as best as I can. That's pretty nicely lined up. Okay, so unfortunately this is functioning just as a prop. So it won't actually like bring students or anything to it, but it does look really great right on the corner here. It's got that great brick look to it, so I'm loving it. And then we can throw in the other buildings to go with it. So these dorm ones kind of look very similar, you can kind of see. So what I'm going to do is kind of stick them around like this. Yeah, let's have like a pathway. Kind of go in like a circle like this. So we're going to grab the path. We're going to come out. We'll turn on our grid. Our grid and our angle. So we'll have a pathway come like this. And then down like this, maybe. So it like looks like it comes straight across the front of this building. Oh, shoot. Yeah, so something like this with like a little courtyard in the middle of it. I think that's really cool. What could we put in the middle? There's, oh, this might be perfect. Oh, this is a little too big. It's a little bit too big. That's massive. We might put this somewhere over here, maybe. What's smaller that we could put in here? Academic statue. There's a couple of these statues. What's this one? Yeah, academic statue 1, academic statue 2. Put an academic statue 2. That looks really cool. It's like a little guy. Yeah, this is really cool looking. I think I'd like these to be a little bit more across from each other, though. I might need to move these around a little bit. Maybe put another one in here. Let's make this path go straight into here. Oh, that's not going to like that. Oh my goodness. All right, maybe this pathway connects up right here. I might have to play around with this a little bit. Because it's not quite jiving with me yet. Yeah, I might play around with that. Okay, so what else do we have? We also have... Oh, these are gorgeous. We have a whole bunch of dorm houses that King Leno made. So I think I'd like this whole area to be dorms over here. So maybe if we bring out... Let's go ahead and grab the pathway here. Let's put some dorms around here. So we have a couple of different versions here. We have dorm 1, dorm 2, and dorm 3. Wow. Oh my goodness. King Leno is a genius. These look so good. And just for context, let me show you the actual dorm that came with this pack. So the actual dorm building looks like this. This is the typical dormitory. We can put these over here. So maybe we have like a couple over here. Yeah, so these are the typical ones. And then we have these smaller ones. These look so adorable. Oh my goodness, I love these. And what else is there? There's also... King Leno made a library. So this pack comes with a library already. And this is the library building. It's quite large. But what he did, King Leno actually just like took that and made it much smaller. It's like the exact same building, but just like a lot smaller. So you could like put that in there maybe. Yeah, I like it. So they all have a really kind of a cool vibe. Sith says, try making it a square. Liam says, put the groundskeeper building, the math club, the futsal building. Oh, yeah, we'll get to all of that. Something I'd like to incorporate, though, to just continue with this like idea that this has been around for a long time. I want to use some of the new content creator pack buildings from the the colonial style looking buildings, the seaside. What is it? Seaside resorts content creator pack. These ones. No, where is it? Where are they? There are here. Yeah. And there's one in here called the Coast Guard Heritage Museum. This one is lovely. And I like the idea. It's kind of small, but I like the idea of, maybe back in the day, this was like the original university. Maybe we'll put it in right over there. It's such a cool looking, just like little house. So maybe this was like the original university back in the day. And now they've upgraded to this building here. But they still keep this around as like a reminder of their roots as a university. So there's this building here. This is going to function just as like a unique building. And then there's also this one here, which we've already used in this town, but I love it so much, I'm going to use it again. This is the historical library. And so I feel like we could just maybe, and I think this will boost our campus. But maybe we can throw this in. Maybe over here? I'd like to throw it in a spot just so you see it, kind of like around. Let's stick it right here and see how that looks. I don't know if I like it right there. I think it'll have to be like off the main road. Let me think about this. I don't know exactly where I'm going to put this yet, but I do want to use that again. Speaking of libraries, actually, there's a library that I got specifically to use in this city. Where is that? This one. Library of NFU. I don't know where NFU is, but it's some kind of university library. And this is massive. I don't want to use this here. I'd kind of like to use this as like a downtown library building. And it's so big, it's only going to fit in a couple of different spots. It could fit in this spot we've dedicated for the park here. But I was thinking maybe I could put it like right over here or something. We got to put it in a spot where it'll help a lot of schools. Where are our schools at? Elementary schools. Okay, so we have a bunch of elementary schools. So around here's a good spot. Where's our high schools? High school's right here. Okay, so here would be a really good spot, I think. Let's take out this road. And gosh, I lost it already. Oh, here it is. Let's plop it in right here. It just barely fits. It's so massive, but it's pretty cool looking, I think. Oh, it's Japanese. Oh, that's fun. Okay, so that must be, it must be from a university in Japan. What a cool looking building this is, though. I like that look. So you see the Japanese characters off of the main road. And it's right next to our hospital. That actually looks really good right there. What a cool building. All right, well, I think I'm going to end the stream off here. We had a nice longer stream today, but what do you think of my college campus so far? I think we've done a lot of cool stuff. I'm going to mess around with it a little bit, see if I can get some more ideas. But, you know, we'll continue to fill this out tomorrow. And maybe put in some more sports stuff over here. We got lots of room, so this is good. Yeah, I'm not happy about this. Maybe, I like the person who said make this a square. So maybe I'll try that and see if it makes it look better. But yeah, sometimes it's just, you just got to mess around with stuff. I don't know if I like this library. This roof is so red. This roof is really red too, but I think this building gets away with it. This building does not. All right, well, I'm going to end the stream off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. Thank you to Liam. Thank you, V5. Thank you, Taco Time. Thank you, Sith. Thank you, Northern. Thank you, everybody. And everyone, remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach, signing off.